Are you hosting a holiday party or special corporate event soon? If so, then you need to have a photo booth. And Pick Me Events is the best in H-Town. That's who we used for our Listener Appreciation Fest, and the pictures were awesome. From classic photo booths to a VIP 360-degree video setup, they have it all. And check this out. Their new Pixie robot is a roaming robot that will move around your event and come to you to take pictures. It sounds like sci-fi, but it is real. Check them out at pickmeevents.com. That's PICME events.com. And mention CityCast Houston for a special discount. Step into a world of real holiday magic at Coca-Cola's Classic Christmas, debuting November 16th and running through December 29th at Houston's Memorial City Mall. This season, cherished holiday traditions come to life in Houston amid a spectacle of dazzling lights. Crafted by the creators of the renowned world's largest Christmas light maze, Enchant Christmas, this immersive holiday celebration promises to create unforgettable moments of togetherness and joy at this beloved time of year. Learn more at ClassicChristmas.com. That's ClassicChristmas.com. Today on CityCast Houston, there are a lot of things to do around the city, and y'all know that some of them are just not worth it. So we're starting a new game called Worth It or Skip It, and today it's our holiday edition. I'm bringing on dynamic media personality Antre'chelle Nova and my friend, the firecracker herself, Iman Virani Umatiya, to help me decide what popular holiday attractions are actually worth it, or if we should skip them. It's Thursday, December 12th. I'm Raheel Ramzanali, and here's what Houston's talking about. Oh man, I've got Antre'chelle here for a little holiday episode. What's up, Antre'chelle?
You ready for a little fa la 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 la?
Always, always. I am so ready. And Iman, for the first time ever here on CityCast Houston, a friend of mine. How are you, Iman?
What's up? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. And just to let everybody know, we're going to be breaking down some of these really viral places that everybody's going to right now for the holiday season. Santa's Wonderland, just right outside of College Station. We've got a handful of ice skating rinks, and then Frosty's Bar. I can't wait to talk about this one because everybody is at this place. But before we do that, let's talk about some of our mistakes this month, okay? And what I mean by mistake is that, do you feel like you've spent some money or wasted money this month that you want back? Like, are there any regrets on any purchases so far in the holiday season? Iman, you go first.
Well, I think I've done some bad purchases this Christmas, and I think it's that I've gotten too many gifts for too many people that didn't deserve it.
Oh, okay. So you were shopping for people on the naughty list.
I was shopping for people on the naughty list, and I think that it's time to make some judgment calls about this and see if I really, really want to give this gift or not.
Okay, Antre'chelle, we need names, right? Come on. We got to get in mind to give us some names here. We're going to start some holiday beef.
I can't get on this naughty list either, man. I can't get on the naughty list.
Antre'chelle, how about you?
Listen, baby, I don't spend my money on folks. You understand me? I don't even spend money on my child. Okay. But what I will tell you is that I have spent some money on holiday attire because I am so busy this month. People are booking me for so many things. I got to look the part because of the holidays is where you really, really dress up.
Mm-hmm.
So I have spent some money that I go, ooh, this just one time? Okay, I got to wear this again.
Oh my gosh, there you go. I didn't know that was a big attire spend here for Antre'chelle. The closet, you got beef it up for the holiday season. Didn't know that.
Always. And you can't repeat because every holiday event is different.
Okay.
And the outfit is special, right? You can't just pull it out the closet.
All right. I will give you one. I took my oldest daughter to a little holiday event / exhibition, and she really wanted this light up cup for her drink. It was $15. She hasn't touched it since. I wish I could get that money back. I wish I put my foot down and said, no, you're going to drink this straight out of the bottle. You're not getting a cup that lights up that you're never going to use again. And I look at it every single day. And I think I'm going to start using it.
It be your own children.
I'm telling you.
Now, Raheel, I will piggyback on you. Now, speaking of those children, my son, found this beautiful moment that we were going to go have peppermint hot cocoa together. I got up early, got to the Starbucks early, right by his school. He opened it, he tasted it, he loved it. He said, "I'm gonna save this for lunch." I didn't know. He didn't. He threw it in the trash. I was so mad. I was so mad.
Oh my gosh. So by now, I think everyone can kind of understand that we are, talking about, is it worth it or is it something that we can skip? And it sounds like we should have skipped a lot of things already on purchases this year in the holiday season. So let's get to it. All right. The first one that we're going to do is one that has become a big part of a lot of Houstonians' holiday traditions, and it is Santa's Wonderland right outside of College Station. Now, I'm going to lay out the price for you, okay? And then we will determine, is it worth it or do we skip it? It is expensive, all right? Right out the gate, if you buy a ticket online for an adult, it's $52. For children, it's $47. Now, they do have certain dates where the prices drop to $39 and $34 respectively, but you're looking at about $200 for a family of 4, okay? And Iman, you actually just went there last week.
That's right.
So tell me, what was your experience like at Santa's Wonderland?
So we actually went, it was my sister-in-law / best friend. It was her 30th birthday. So she took us and a group of girls all the way to College Station to celebrate her 30th birthday. And I've gone to Santa's Wonderland one time before with my husband. And I got to say, I don't think I need to go again.
First of all, you got to drive to College Station, right? So you got to add that in.
Yeah, you got to factor in gas. You got to factor in time. You got to factor in weather. You got to factor in who you're going with. And although we had a good time because we had a good group of people, I personally would not choose to go again because I think you can go one time and that's enough because you've seen it all. Also, Santa's Wonderland doesn't change every year. It's the same thing every year. Nothing changes. And so if you've seen it once, if you go back in, you're going to see the exact same thing again, whether it's the lights, whether it's the attractions, it's all the same.
So what is it? Because if I'm spending my money, is Rudolph there? I mean, the real Rudolph with the red nose. Because I got to have Rudolph. And did Santa make an appearance or something? Because for what?
Yeah. And so it's basically this huge barn-like festival with a million lights. And what's the crazy thing is that Santa's Wonderland stays in College Station the whole year. They just turn off the lights and they just turn them back on when it's wintertime. That's what the craziest part is, right? It's like a year-round thing, but they just open up for business and they're banking because so many people are coming. So some of the attractions include you do get to see Santa. They have this very, very, very popular hayride that takes you through a bunch of lights, it's a light show that happens and it's very cute. And they have bull riding and, ice skating. They have music playing. They have shops and a gift shop and food and s'mores and a fire pit. And they have a handful of things that you can do. But I think it's very much catered to children. I think if you have kids, I think they'll enjoy it a lot more. You'll be able to see the dolphins and the longhorn that's in the hayride, but that's basically it. There's not much more to it than just small attractions that you can go on is what I have experienced at least.
So would it be better just to go to one of the local light events / exhibition setups? Because it sounds like it's all the same.
Yes, it is all the same in my opinion. And I think that there are specific things to Santa's Wonderland that makes it special. I think the most popular attraction that they have is the hayride. And that has a very, very long line. It's 2-3 hours long, depending on the day that you go to.
What?
I'm telling you, my husband has a truck. We could put some hay in it and we could ride around River Oaks for free.
You better believe it. That? You better believe it.
You could just come to my house, y'all. We'll go in my SUV and we'll drive around Pecan Grove and we can look at all the lights in the world. And you can literally spend an hour doing it for free. So
right.
It also sounds like a headache getting there, right? College Station's not a hard drive, but here's what I mean. I went to the Texas A&M game, and when we were crossing Santa's Wonderland, there's a lot of parking, so it takes a while just to park and get over there. And then, well, look, I don't know how you're going to pay for gas afterwards, but you got to buy toys over there, food, hot cocoa. It is not cheap.
And if you want the hayride, if you don't want to stay in the 2 to 3 hour long wait, you can buy an express pass. That's like an extra $10.
No way.
Mind you, you do get front line. Like, you don't have a long wait at that point.
But I've already spent $52.
You're right.
Are we going to Disneyland or are we going to Santa's Wonderland? This is nuts.
You better put me on a hayride from the car with all this money I'm spending.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Iman, I think that answers a lot of questions about Santa's Wonderland. And I think I know what you're going to answer here, but let me ask it straight up. Is Santa's Wonderland right outside of College Station worth it or skip it?
I think it's worth it only one time, and that's about it. That's my answer. After that, it's not worth it. Don't do it.
Okay, so it's worth it one time, according to Iman. Now, Antre'chelle, you've never been. Is it worth it or skip it based on this conversation?
Absolutely not. Didn't I just tell you guys that little boy threw away a full, beautiful peppermint hot cocoa from the Starbies? He would probably get there and go, I'm ready to go. And just thinking about the hayride, right? In the cold. In College Station winter hit different. They not out here in the city. So it's a little chilly out there. Like, I don't see us making that full journey down to the College Station for that. No, thank you. She did not say one thing that sounded appealing to me.
Okay.
It all sounded like it was outside. And to that, I say, no, thank you.
All right, so skip it for Antre'chelle. All right, I'm going to get to ice skating rinks because there are a lot around the city right now. 3 that really stand out for me when it comes to the holiday season, and that is the main one inside the Galleria. We've all seen it. I think we've all skated on that rink. It's a rite of passage for most Houstonians that grew up here. Then you've got the one in Discovery Green right there in the middle of downtown. It is so beautiful. It is so much fun to do that one. And then you've got Classic Christmas, which is the new entry right here in the city of Houston. It's right there at Memorial City Mall. And here's the pricing, okay? Galleria, it's $27. All these prices include rentals, by the way. Discovery Green is $18 for 75 minutes. And then Classic Christmas, it depends on the day, but you can estimate about $40, okay? But here's the little catch on Classic Christmas. You get to do a snow slide 3 times as well, and you get admission into the Classic Christmas Village. I've done this. It is very beautiful. There's a lot of pictures. I broke it all down on our December guide as well. So if you want a deeper dive into the whole experience, I've linked that episode in our show notes. But let's talk about ice skating, okay? Because I like it. I think it's a lot of fun to do once a year. I'm not going out of my way to do it in the summer or anything. How about you, Antre'chelle? I want to start with you because I don't know which way you're going to go on this one when it comes to ice skating.
As you stated, ice skating in the Galleria is a rite of passage. I did it in the 7th grade. I don't have to do it again. I love to watch the people do it. I love to see them. You know, my Nancy Kerrigan and Christy Yamaguchi days are done, right? You know, I don't have a desire for that. Now,
You're not going back.
I'm not trying to roll that back.
Okay,
You understand?
okay.
Now, my child is trying to do inline skating now, but I'm not going to put him out there embarrassing me because he gets frustrated because he thinks he can do everything perfectly. And if he gets out there on the ice and he falls once, I'm not picking him up. Does that mean I'm about to get out there? So no, thank you.
As a parent, the risk of injury on ice skating is so high, right? Like, just first of all, like, they're not going to fall too hard, hopefully. But when they do, it's other skaters around you that freaks me out because those blades are sharp. I've had an incident before with my oldest daughter where she cut her thumb and she's like terrified now, but she was cool. We went back and she was like, I'm going to try it. She just walked the wall the whole time at Classic Christmas. So we did that one this season. But yeah, it's like the fear of injury rises a lot more as a parent. Iman, how about you? I feel like you are an ice skater.
I mean, I'm not a risk taker.
Okay.
But I mean, I like it just for the vibe. I'm all about vibes. I'm always there for the vibe. And I think that during Christmas, and I love the Discovery Green ice skating rink. I think it's just so pretty and it has like, it's just so Christmassy and gets you in that feel. but you will catch me falling
Oh, yeah.
4 times. And I will also laugh at the person that's falling next to me. And I will wait for someone to fall because I think it's so fun and funny. But I do not want to get injured. Like I will be walking the wall as well, and I think that's like, I guess the fun of it too.
It really is like the fun of seeing people fall and then you falling as
Hilarious.
well. Hopefully there's no major injuries again.
Sure.
But that is the fun of ice skating, right? Because we don't get to do it that much here in the city of
Right.
Houston. We're a hot city, right? So we don't
Right.
get this. So I'm going to start this one off. Okay. Is it worth it or skip it? And I will rank it. How about this? I think it is worth it. Okay. All three are worth it. But to me, the Galleria, there is something so special about going there during the Christmas season where you've got the big tree, you've got all the holiday decorations. It is packed. Okay. I'm not going to win the traffic argument here. It's going to take time to park. It's going to suck. Okay. But once you're inside, you can get shopping done. You can take your kids there if you have kids and tell them, like, I used to do this, right? So it's like a rite of passage for everybody. I think it's a great date night. I think there's some good food around as well. So if you want to turn it into a food date night and ice skating, you can do it. Dessert as well. Like there's just so much fun. But with that being said, Discovery Green is also great. And Iman, for you, that's a worth it, right?
I think so. I think it's perfect with the weather, with the hot cocoa on the side, with the lights. I like Discovery Green more than I like the Galleria, personally.
Yeah, it's outside. It's really cool on a good night where it's, in
Yeah.
like the 60s, it's perfect. If it's too cold, it's not that much fun, I'll be honest.
Agreed.
But it is fun. Okay, so Antre'chelle, tell me, worth it or skip it? Are you going to go ice skating at any of these places?
Not gonna do it. I'm gonna watch. I'm going to watch and I'm gonna enjoy my caramel brulee latte and laugh and wonder and marvel at the professional skaters, the amateur professional skaters. And I might send my child out there, but I have to depends on if my nerves are okay for that day.
Yeah. And I know you're not going out there. You're sending your husband out with him.
Oh, my husband will be out there, darling. I will
Dads
not.
always get stuck with the kids on ice skating.
I will be sitting somewhere coiffed in my fur.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair. That is totally fair. Whenever I want to escape the city, I love to go to the Texas Hill Country. It's one of my favorite places on earth, and now you can enjoy the magic of the Hill Country by ringing in the new year at the Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa just outside of Austin. Start New Year's Eve off with a multi-course dinner with special wine pairings at the award-winning Blind Salamander Kitchen and Bar. Then celebrate with a champagne toast in the middle of a winter wonderland at the Lady Bird Lawn, which will be covered in snow. And the Omni Barton Creek Resort hasn't forgotten about the kids because their experienced staff has an evening full of activities like arts and crafts, games, and movies planned for the kiddos. So the entire family can end 2024 on a high note. Book your table now for the dinner and wine pairings on Open Table by searching for Blind Salamander Kitchen and Bar. And just Google Omni Barton Creek to learn more about all of the New Year's Eve events at the resort. Ring in the new year in Central Texas at the Omni Barton Creek Resort and Spa.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
All right, let's move on to one that has been all over my social media feeds. It is Frosty's Original Christmas Bar. Now, this is a viral pop-up bar that has been in New York, Chicago, LA, and for the first time ever, it is here in the city of Houston. It is in downtown. It has 3 bars, 2 levels, a dance floor, a life-size nutcracker, and the tickets aren't that bad. It's just $20 to get in, and you can get a ticket with a drink included for like $29, depending on the day, up to $73 on the weekend, where you get 2 drinks, entry, you get like a little Christmas prize pack as well. So it's really cool. Antre'chelle, tell me, you've been... Lay it out for me. Like, what exactly is this place?
You have to see it to believe it. When I walked in, I yelled, Christmas! I yelled, I screamed, I was giddy, I jumped, and I was just like, oh my God. So you want to immediately pull out your phone, but I challenge all of you, don't pull your phone out until you've walked all levels. Right? Walk every level first and then pull out your phone. Like you stated, it's 2 levels, it's 3 bars, 1 major dance floor. And shout out to DJ Tony Styles, who kept us rocking all night. They have Christmas ornaments for chairs, like the circle ball ornaments. You can sit down. They have the lavish little VIP suites. They have trees, and it's decor everywhere. And I mean it. On the way out, there even is a space where you can take a picture that says Happy New Year. So look, you even got your New Year's picture. And the drinks are wonderful. Oh, I had all my holiday cheer going. You do need to valet. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how is it getting there in the parking, because it isn't downtown?
I mean, it's like they waiting on you. The customer service is impeccable, baby. They at the street, they was like, you're coming to Christmas. Yes, I am. They out there waiting on you. Valet was $20. They took my car. I didn't have no problem to get my ticket. I got in. Now, y'all, the lines are long. The lines are long. And I did the VIP package. So I also had the Frosty's hat. I had the lights. And I got 2 tickets and a shot. So I had a jolly shot, and the drinks were good. They got the double pours. You know, those sexy Santas and elves were there. And the Grinch.
Wait. There's sexy Santas and elves now? Hold on.
Yes!
Nobody told me about sexy Santas and elves.
Oh, they didn't tell you?
No,
They were there.
Describe a sexy Santa for me, please.
It was actually a sexy Santa with the nice looking dude with the muscles, right? And
Okay.
he had on some suspenders. He didn't have on no shirt. You know, it's the wintertime. It's cold. He have on no shirt on. He had some suspenders and some paintses. And he...
Hold on. There's a shirtless Santa now serving me drinks.
He was serving me drinks, and so I had to buy it from him. And then they had Mrs. Claus out there. She was real cute. She had a bazoombas out. It was great. They had Elf there. He was around helping people take pictures.
Okay.
There's a sleigh there. The Grinch came out of nowhere. The Grinch turned the party up. It
All
was
right.
crazy. And then it started snowing. I mean, it was the best. It was the best.
Okay.
You have to experience it because it's crazy, guys. And it was packed. Both levels were packed. They even have an outside patio. You gotta see it. Like you have to experience this, because if you don't, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, first of all, I just got to say, you had me sold on sexy Santa.
Can't believe there's a sexy Santa running around.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That is so funny. So the party was amazing. Must go.
Gotta go. And wait, y'all. I saw
There's
some
more.
things.
There's more.
There's more. Guys, I'm not even telling you all the things. It was a young lady there. It was a line to take a picture with Santa. Well, so I thought, child, baby girl had went up there. I thought she was talking to Santa, baby. She was twerking on Santa. She was showing Santa why she was on the naughty list. Santa had his hands up like, I don't want no parts of this.
Was this one of the sexy Santas, or was this a guy who dressed up as Santa to come to Frosty's original Christmas?
This was the real Santa. This was the Frosty Santa, baby. He had his hands so high up in the air.
He said, hallelujah.
Okay. Antre'chelle, my final question about Frosties, is it more fun going like on a date night, or are we taking a group of friends for this one?
Oh, no, baby. You take your friends and take your undignified friends. Take your friends that don't like the holidays, right? Because they're going to try all they can to mess it up, but you can't because you're engulfed in all the wonder. It is phenomenal. It is wonderful. You gotta go, but you guys, everybody go. Like if you're gonna take your boo, make sure y'all got your friends. Y'all can be cute in there, but you're gonna be dancing so much. It's gonna be too much fun.
I'm not taking my boo in there with a sexy Santa Claus running around.
You better not.
I'm not trying to lose my boo to sexy Santa to end the year. You wild. What are we talking about here? How are the drinks, by the way? Because you hit on it. They do have drinks and they have mocktails as well. How was the drink menu? Was that worth it?
Oh, it was definitely worth it. And the drinks were very creative. They do serve you drinks in a Santa boot. They
Okay.
do have a lot of peppermint crusted martinis. It was so many things. The drink menu was so robust. They also have the Jolly shots. I mean, it was good. You gotta go. It's like I could try to tell you all day, but it's really got you gotta experience
Okay.
it because they do have some just holiday drinks and they're good. They're really, really good.
Iman, you tell me, you haven't been yet. Is this a worth it or skip it for you?
Man, I am going tomorrow is what I feel like I
Sold.
need to do. I'm sold 100%. I feel like I'm missing out on like the best thing that Christmas has had, like we've had in Houston in many, many
Yeah.
years.
I like it. And the price is fair, right? For 29
Yeah,
bucks, you get
for
entry
sure.
and one drink. So that sounds like a very fair price. It's very Instagrammable as well. According to my feed, I see everybody there. Good pictures. Antre'chelle, I think we already know the answer, but I've got to ask you officially, worth it or skip it?
Worth it. I mean, when I tell you the pastor at my church whispered in my ear, he said, "You think we should go to that holiday bar you went to?" I said, "Yes, sir. Go there."
Oh, wow. We're taking the church now. Okay. This is going to be interesting.
I think he meant for him and his wife. I don't think he wanted the whole church there, but they could go there too.
I'm saying let's get the whole congregation there. Why not? Let's end 2024 on a high. Antre'chelle, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Iman, thank you as well. Looks like we have a lot of places to explore from people who've been there, and I can't wait to see everyone out and about. Thanks, y'all.
Oh, anytime. See you later.
See y'all.
That was Antre'chelle Nova and Iman Virani Umatiya. We've linked all the places we talked about in our show notes. By the way, if you want more holiday pop-up bar recommendations because Sexy Santas just didn't do it for you, I've linked our episode on holiday bar pop-ups and cozy cocktails in the show notes. I also want to hear from you. If you've been to one of the places we just talked about, let us know how it went, especially if you think we got it wrong. Send us a message on Instagram at CityCastHouston, and also please, please, please give us a rating and review wherever you're listening to this podcast, and share this episode on your social feeds so your friends can make the most out of the holiday season. Want even more fun happenings and events around H-Town? Subscribe to our daily newsletter, Hey Houston, with the info in our show notes. That will do it for today. I'm Raheel Ramzanali. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new. Tickets aren't that bad.